All right. I'm just looking at the ban list for the first time. He's banned Traveling Fair? How do you dislike Traveling Fair? It's such a nice card. Pure convenience. Why would you not like that? He's banned Familiar and Urchin. That I totally get. I don't like either of those cards. Not quite enough for me to ban him, but I'm glad he did. He's banned Inheritance. Okay, fair enough. What are we doing here? So the only village is Captain, but there's Black Market, so you can certainly find plenty more. There's also no trashing, but again, there's Black Market, and Black Market's just such a good card. There is plenty of draw: Destrier, Alchemist, Faithful Hound, Captain. No plus buy, except Black Market. I mean, there's technically Ruined Market, but I don't think that's going to come up. Marauder does not seem like a good card. So Black Market just seems really important to me. What things can you do on your mission turn? You could hit him with a Marauder on your mission turn. You could get Bard boons. You could get a Captain in play. All of those seem okay, but I don't think mission looks like the most important thing. It might get stronger depending on what you pull from the Black Market. This does not seem like the best mission kingdom. I definitely want at least one Black Market in the opening. I think I'm going to open double Black Market, in fact. I mean, the downside of Collision isn't so bad because of Arena. Not that the victory points are important, but it at least takes the edge off. The alternatives could be like Border Guard or Secret Passage. I think I just want two Black Markets. We already identified that there's a bunch of stuff we want to find. Faithful Hound. Okay, he's, I guess, going to bum rush the Arena points. The idea being you can discard Faithful Hound to Arena and then it goes back to your hand and you just get to discard it every single turn. I think I want Count here. I mean, it's trashing in a kingdom that otherwise has none. Seems worth it. Quite over-terminaled, however. Okay, it does seem as though he's just going to beat me to the Arena points pretty badly. I don't think that's a huge deal, though. I mean, it's not nothing. Here, I'll just get a trash off. And then this looks like a Captain. I'm probably going to lose the Arena split 12-0, to be honest. Wow, a Trasher and a Village. I feel like they're probably not worth buying, though, just on account of I can buy Captain, which is a stronger card. And we'll see whether those 12 Arena points end up mattering. I mean, my deck does feel a lot stronger. 12 points stronger? We'll find out. I could contest it here, I guess. I could, like, just buy a Border Guard and let this Black Market get discarded. Sure. Like, if he was going to win them 12-0 and wins them 10-2 instead, that's like a 4-point swing. So that might be worth it. Bottom deck of my Captain's a little bit sad. I still think I like my position, though. Like, yeah, I'm going to be behind 10-2, but I think I'm going to have a much stronger deck to show for it. I would think he's just buying Bridge Troll here. I guess the alternative is Captain, which is a good argument for potentially not doing so. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, my deck's thin. And I've got... Oh, he has 2 Captains already? He does. Okay, well, I mean, that's not a bad thing to have. My deck is really thin, which is a good thing. I think the next thing I'm going to want a lot is plus buy, if I can find that, because once we get to gaining a bunch of cards per turn, Destrier is going to be pretty cheap to acquire. That looks like Coin of the Realm, perhaps, and then Destrier. Coin of the Realm is nice with black market because you can play it and call it in the same turn. So instead of being like on average 1 village per turn, it's on average 2 villages per turn. He just wants more captains. I mean, again, fair enough. Captain is a really good card. I should play this as something non-terminal. I guess I can discard one of these and just get the last of those arena points. Top deck, 3 coins, buy captain. It'd be nice if you could buy things from the black market on mission turns. That would make mission look so much better here. So I'm behind by 1 on captains, and I'm behind by 6 on points, but I've also trashed a bunch. I feel like that's enough to put me in the lead. Mill is a kind of nice card to acquire from black market, just given that he's already got Faithful Hounds in his deck. Or a Faithful Hound, that is. I could maybe consider picking up 2 of them at some point in the game, just as targets for my count to discard. That's not a super high priority or anything. Royal Carriage looks really good to me. Oh, Stone, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, Stonemason for 2 captains. I like that better. I managed to overlook that. Do I want to get off 1 more trash here? Like, I totally could. I'm not sure it's worth it. But estates are kind of bad cards to have in your deck. And my deck would be so thin. I kind of want to do it. So I could play the black market, gain a copper, trash. Or I could just top deck the black market and trash. The advantage of playing the black market is I could take a border guard or even a Faithful Hound off of it, because I'd have 2 money. So would I be willing to put a Faithful Hound or a border guard in my deck for 1 copper? I think the answer is yes. Again, given how thin my deck is, I think adding 1 copper is really not a huge deal. And I think I'm actually going to take the Faithful Hound, just so I can discard it to count. I'm falling behind on captains though, and I think that's a big problem. I would really like to have a lot of those, and I have a few of those. I think it's 5-2 right now. Yeah, if I lose this game, I think it's likely going to be because I have not taken those as aggressively as he has. And that might be just a mistake. There's probably some turns where I could have done that and didn't. Like maybe last turn even might have been good. I don't know. But the captain split is worrisome to me. Those all look like good cards. Spices probably is the one I would buy. Plus buy, again, seems very useful. Conclave and Inn both look really good. He doesn't want either. Okay, yeah, he just wants more captains. Can't really fault him for that. Discard for coins. Village sounds not bad. I think I'm going to take that. I don't think I want to discard this copper. I mean, having a coffer is good, but the downside is it would prevent me from buying anything worth 4 on the black market. What do I want here? These aren't amazing cards. I don't have a good way to trash rocks. I think I'll take Oracle and a 2 cost. Wait, why did I think that was going to work? That's 4 money, not 5. I don't know what made me think I could buy an Oracle and also Border Guard or Faithful Hound. I don't think I actually want that Oracle. That was just me failing at math at a very basic level. Alrighty. Yeah, I suspect I'm going to lose this captain split like 7-3. Sure, hopefully not 8-2. Ooh, Sanctuary looks nice. Yeah, he hasn't trashed at all. But I guess playing a ton of captains as border guards kind of makes that less of an issue. He's just getting through all of his junk anyway. Or maybe he's trashed a little bit. Has he played that Stonemason? No, he hasn't. Yeah, he just hasn't trashed yet. Okay, he's taking a mission turn. That seems reasonable, I guess. I mean, he now both has a Sanctuary and a Stonemason, which can be worth playing on a mission turn. He also only had 2 of his mini captains in play, and so this would let him potentially get more of those in play. Who knows, maybe he even gets in a Marauder attack. Okay, well, I mean, that actually didn't accomplish as much as it could have. Don't think I want any of those. I could consider Ironworks. It has the potential to be a Destrier gainer. I would like the Governor, except it costs 5, and I would really like to buy a Captain. So maybe I just take the Ironworks here. I was thinking I was ahead early in the game, and I've been thinking I've been behind for the last few turns. The Stonemason double captain thing was definitely a really good play. Hitting 8 on a turn where you find Stonemason on the black market is just really good. The number of captains he has really scares me. I don't think it's over or anything, though. Again, I am much thinner, and that's definitely a benefit. He's taking some border guards. Seems sensible. All of those look like really good cards. It is also possible to pass up on all of them just to buy Captain, however. Sculptor is probably the worst of the three, just on account of the 4 and lower costs here. Like, they're fine. Barge and Mountain Village both look really good, but also just buying the last Captain looks really good. Even just taking a mission turn would not be bad. Two Destriers is not what I expected. That's, I mean, they're certainly not a bad card, but a surprising choice to me at least. All right. So we're going to discard for money. And Count and Two Faithful Hounds is just like a lot of work for a terminal gold. But obviously, its main utility came earlier in the game when I was trashing things with it. I like Scepter. That's a good card. Scepter's really good with Black Market, like much better than usual. Getting to play it in your action phase is just so nice. So we're going to draw that. What am I sceptering? Probably just a Captain, I would think. Okay, so I found that coin of the realm. I could take it, in which case I would be able to Ironworks for Destrier. The downside is I wouldn't be able to afford the last Captain anymore. Or would I? No, I wouldn't. I could take a Bridge Troll and also play it. Let's just take the coin and take a mission turn, I guess. No treasures. I can play Captain as Destrier now. That's kind of cute. It'll let me get my coin down. The alternative is just playing Bard and taking a boon. I think I'd rather play the coin. Okay. So I have much less need of money this turn. I might just end up attacking him a bunch. Do I take a duchy here? I mean, at this point in the game, a free duchy is probably better than nothing. Again, I have no use for the money from Count. I want a mission turn at least. Oh, look, Ruined Market. That actually might end up being helpful. Probably for him even more than for me. Because you can play Captain as Ruined Market when it's on top. Much as I love Black Market, I think it is unfortunate that we rolled it in this match. At least really long games. And I don't have a whole lot of stamina at the moment. Dying of illness. We're only like midway through game 2. 40 minutes. I wonder if playing that last Marauder was a mistake. Like with the previous ones, if I uncovered Ruined Market, I could like snatch it up if needed with Ironworks. With that last Captain play, I could not. I'm not sure how significant uncovering Ruined Market actually is here, but it could matter. Like, he has a bunch of captains, so he can make plenty use of the plus buy, at least with the right draws. And then that potentially gets you like a lot of Death Fears, for example. My hope is, I still think like his deck isn't particularly thin, so I think he needs to use a lot of these captains as border guards if he's to draw effectively. So hopefully that it does not leave a whole lot of spear plays for plus buy. As far as piles go, Captain is really low, and I think Ruins can run really easily here. Like with a mission turn, you can potentially play a lot of Marauders off of your Captains, even without ever having to put a Marauder in your deck. I'm not sure exactly what the third pile is. Border Guards are obviously low-ish and cheap, but neither of our decks has that much plus buy. Mine, I think, has none, in fact. His has just the Sanctuary at the moment. We are getting close to the point where we'll have to worry about this point deficit, though. Not totally sure what he buys here. Obviously, Captain is super appealing. Mission turns are also starting to be really good, though. With as many captains as he has, you could totally just take a mission turn and get in a bunch of plays of various things. Probably mainly Marauder might matter. Captain is Bard. Okay. My guess is he's shooting for hitting 10 for mission plus captain. And it looks like he's got it if he wants it. He has given me, I guess this, well, okay, he doesn't want it. I would have granted that. It is technically information, though, given that you've, revealed the, like, theoretically, if he'd played that and revealed a new Ruined Market underneath, then he might not have clicked undo. But I imagine the main reason for his undo is not prompted by the fact that he saw an abandoned mine. I do think it was a mistake, though. I'm not unhappy to have this Ruined Market in my deck. My deck is currently sorely lacking in plus buy. I also have a ton of money in my deck right now from all those spoils I gained last turn. And so I think I'll be able to put the plus buy to good use. Okay, he's just greening already. Not ridiculous. Piles are low-ish. My deck is getting a little bit low on draw, I think. I might end up needing to play these Faithful Hounds. It looks like I will in fact have to do that, rather than discard them with count. Not that that's a huge deal. That's one thing I guess I could do on a mission turn here, is if I take a mission turn now, I can reset the Faithful Hounds back to the top of my deck by discarding them on the following turn. I have bottom decked my count. I'm not sure if that matters. So I want to play at least one captain before Black Market so that I can scepter the captain. I don't think I'm looking to win this turn. piles are not that low, and I've got a big point deficit to make up. I'm not even sure if I want to play more Marauders, because it does lower piles. But I also don't think he has that many gains. He has a Stonemason, he has a Sanctuary. I think that's it. I can play one black market first. I only need to play the Scepter off of the second black market. Relic is one of the best cards to get from the black market deck in general. Just statistically speaking. So maybe that's a good buy here. Lost City is also worth considering. Yeah, both of them sound really good. I think I prefer the Relic. The attack hurts. It's a close call. I'm gonna go with the Relic. I'm gonna trust the stats. The stats say Relic is really good from the black market. So now I'm gonna play Captain as Border Guard, I guess. Take that Relic. Now you can play Black Market, Scepter, Captain. Maybe Faithful Hound now. The village looks kind of nice. Okay. So now I can gain a Destrier, which is good. Plus buy from Ruin Market. I think the number I want to hit is 10 for Captain plus Mission. And I've got that. So we'll just take the Destrier now. I can't play the Captain as anything terminal, or else I won't be able to play the Count and the Ruin Market. I mean, I could just not play the Count, but I still think free duchies are probably fine in my position. So maybe I just play this as Secret Passage and set up a Destrier on top. And then now I can top deck the village as well, gain the duchy, play the Ruin Market, Captain plus Mission. I'm going to attack him once at the very least. I have to worry about lowering Destriers and Ruins too much, but I don't think he has that many gains. Actually, maybe he does. Maybe I should be careful. I'm not going to play any more of those. Oh, this is nice. The Border Guard is going to discard those Faithful Hounds for me. Might as well take the coffer off of Plaza. The Relic attack doesn't stack because there's only one negative card token, and he's already been hit by it. Let's get these captains into play. I guess we're just taking free boons at this point. Again, I'm too worried about lowering piles to Marauder attack him anymore. Gold sound is not bad at this point. I guess there's no point in keeping the Ruin Market. I can't buy anything. Just put the coin into play. Ironworks. I could gain a Destrier, but again, I'm not lowering piles here. So let's take a Secret Passage and another Duchy. Or maybe Faithful Hound is the best card for my deck right now. I have plenty of villages now, I think. And so I do not mind having the draw. I sure hope I haven't opened a pile out. I very well might have. We'll find out. Like, obviously, if he managed to do, like, everything his deck could possibly do, I'm pretty sure he'd be able to pile. My hope is his deck is still in a rickety enough position that that'll be hard. Like, it's pretty good news to me that he's mostly using his captains for things other than Marauder so far. I think the risk would be if he manages to do 4 Destriers plus... Oh, he has Spices. I forgot to account for that plus buy. If he could do 4 Destriers plus Mission, and then he could empty the Ruins on his Mission turn, that would probably be his path to a victory. I sure hope he can't do 4 Destriers plus Mission. You'd need like 5 buys and a decent bit of money. You could Stonemason for like 2 coppers or 2 ruins or something to lower the cost. Ooh, interesting. He picked up the ruined library and discarded the stonemason. That suggests to me his hand is in a bad spot at the moment, which is good news from me. And like obviously, if he had a bunch of good cards in hand, he could take the stonemason and go for that pile out. This does not look winning to me. I don't think he can win here. It's not impossible. He could still go for it. And maybe I'm underselling this. Can he do 3 Destriers and Mission here? Does he have enough money for that? Oh no, he hasn't gained any cards this turn. That's still really expensive. He could do like Ruin, Destrier, Mission, and then try to gain 3 ruins off of Captains and Stonemason for 2 Destriers. I think that might be what you do in his position. It's definitely good enough that you can go for it. Oh, interesting. Okay, he's not. I feel a lot better all of a sudden. Maybe he didn't trust his deck, but I think at the very least there was a possible winning line there. Not a guaranteed one. Obviously, there's the risk that you don't draw well, but I think that you could have just taken two ruins, Destriers, maybe miscounting that or something. But I would have thought that he could empty ruins and then stonemason for the last 2 Destriers on his Mission turn, at least with a good draw. I think we're taking Faithful Hound Border Guard. I'm not sure what the right mix is here between playing Captains, Faithful Hound, and Border Guard. Border Guard obviously draws less, but gives me plus action. And I have not kept close enough track of exactly how many actions I have in my deck. Can I win here? I would need to do 2 provinces, 4 ruins, 3 Destriers. That does not sound beyond the realm of plausibility. But I'm also not sure. I think I can empty ruins pretty easily on a Mission turn. I've got enough captains to do that. So I would need to do 2 provinces, 3 Destriers, and Mission. That still sounds like a little bit more than my deck can do, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm probably still not winning quite yet. I don't have a good way to gain Destriers on my Mission turn, unlike him. Actually, no, I could still gain Destriers on my Mission turn if I Ironworks for some. I think I kind of just want to score points. That seems like a simpler goal here. Take a points lead to make it harder for him to pile out, and then maybe look for the pile out next turn. Oh, hello, Bridge. You look really good. That might affect things, actually. Okay, oh god, what's that last card? my count. The count likes being on bottom. Not that that's a bad place for it or anything. So can I win here? I don't need 2 provinces, do I? I could do province and 2 duchies, and that's nice because one of the duchies can be gained off my count on the mission turn. So, how much plus buy can I get? I would think the best scepter target now is the bridge. So I could play bridge twice and then play ruin market. That would give me 4 buys. How many actions do I have here? I've got 4 actions accounting for Coin of the Realm. I want to play bridge, black market, captain, and faithful hound. But I also want to play the count. So maybe I have to play the captain non-terminally here. So assuming I play the So if I play the bridge twice, that's 4 buys. I do want to find the count because I would like to gain a duchy off of it. But with 4 buys, I could do province double destrier, ironworks for the last destrier, take a mission turn. That sounds pretty good to me. I think I'm going to go for the win here. So I play the bridge first. Now I can scepter the bridge. Oh man, Royal Carriage. That's a card that I want. Do I buy that? I might buy that. And then I can carriage the count. I can also carriage the ruin market. I don't know if that's better or worse. I think for only 3, I think that's worth buying. Or I could carriage ironworks actually. That lets me play all this. Yeah, I like this line. We're gonna gain 2 destriers, I think. And then I can top deck both destriers now. We'll gain our duchy here. Yeah, so. Uh-oh, what have I done? I didn't actually count this out. Shoot. I don't have enough money left for province plus mission. Do I just go duchy mission? And then try to take 2 duchies next turn? I could do that. Yeah, I guess that's what I gotta do. I mean, I could undo back to the count play, but that feels a little bit far back for me. I feel like I've brought this upon myself. Yeah, I think I'm just doing duchy mission here. I'll buy a ruined library. Sure hope I can win from here. So I can play one of these captains as something other than a marauder and still be fine. In which case I probably should. I need to like scepter or royal carriage on count to get 2 duchies. Oh, actually, I've been looking at the. Why did I even buy a ruin? Piling duchies is actually the easier thing. I didn't even notice that until like just now. But if I like did scepter and carriage on count, that would empty duchies. Yeah, sure. Let's go for maximum draw here, and we'll see if we can't line that up. I just need to find my count now, and I win. This looks like a win, right? Let me just double check. Count, scepter it. Yes, this is just winning. Gain duchy. Call Royal Carriage. Discard. Gain Duchy. Discard. Gain Duchy. Alright, there we go.